From Harbor Park to Camden Yards and now back in Norfolk, 7'5" native Trey Gibson will make his first start since returning to the Tides tomorrow night against the Syracuse Mets. He spent 10 weeks up in the Bigs but posted a 7 ERA, not great. But he's hoping to regain his confidence with the Tides over these next couple weeks to return to the majors by season's end. We talked to his premier backstop, Creed Willems, about what it's like to catch for the up-and-coming prospect. Imagine being dubbed a prodigy at just 16 years old. Well, this is exactly the case for aspiring pickleballer Dylan Thomas. He's a rising junior at York High School, but he wants to make it big in one of the country's fastest rising sports. Dylan has a handful of upcoming junior pro tournaments this fall to hopefully better his chances at making a professional career out of pickleball. Here in Norfolk, we're at WAVY-10 Field, home of the Maury Commodores, and I'm joined by former Maury Commodore and current South Carolina Gamecock, Kendall Daniels. Kendall?
I'm John Davis.
And I'm Jack Marcus.
Professional athletes giving back to their community after making the big leagues is a common sight, but a player still in college hosting his own football camp, not so much. But that's exactly what former Maury Commodore Fred Johnson did in Norfolk this past Saturday. Entering his junior season at the University of South Carolina, Johnson hosted a free youth football camp for children ages 6 to 14 to put their football skills to use. We caught up with Johnson to talk about what it meant to get back to his hometown. The number 0 covered Powhatan Field's turf in Norfolk on Saturday when dozens of youth footballers became decked out in gear from USC linebacker Fred J.R. Johnson's first ever youth camp. The former Maury Commodore retains a special place in his heart for his old stomping grounds.
Every time I come here or even think about Powhatan, I just think about how many games we won, just the stuff we went through here.
This is where Fred came from, right here in Norfolk, played all of his home games right here on Powhatan Field here in Norfolk. So it was only right for us to come back home and put on an event like this for our hometown guys.
Among those hometown guys was Maury head coach Deary Kane, who wasn't shocked at Johnson's efforts to give back to his hometown community.
Just always been a kid he's going to do stuff the right way. And it's not surprising that he's come out here to give back to the community. That's JR.
Johnson stacked quite the resume in his time at Maury and did so while playing all over the field, even earning a first-team All-State nod as a tight end. The Commodores won a perfect 15-0 in his senior year, a campaign that resulted in Johnson ranked as the 8th best linebacker in the nation. Hosting a youth camp on the same field he once dominated was something Johnson felt was an inevitability.
It's something I always wanted to do, give back to the kids who support me. So it was a pretty easy decision for me to have this camp here today.
Now entering year 3 as a Gamecock, Johnson hasn't missed a beat so far at South Carolina. He started all 12 games as a sophomore this past season and hopes hosting camps like these back home can improve his leadership as he embarks on the latter half of his collegiate career.
Hey, Gamecocks on me, Gamecocks on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gamecocks! Let's go.
For the Sports Wrap in Norfolk, I'm John Davis.
Reporting live from Norfolk, I'm John Davis. For the Sports Wrap in Williamsburg, I'm John Davis.